Hey folks, welcome back to my channel. This is the Addicted Bookworm, and yeah, I am absolutely exhausted. I I got back from work a couple of hours ago. Thank goodness it was during the day that I could come home, because Monday night I got home about 11:15, maybe 11:20. Had my little ice cream in my hand because this girl needed ice cream bad. And it's just like, you ever get this like feeling that you're being watched? Just creepy as hell. Yeah. So Monday I finally finished All Systems Red by Martha Wells. This is the first book in the Murderbot series, and I will say something. Oh, sorry, my oh man! I tell you what. Next month I'm buying new shoes, and I'm getting Dr. Scholl's. I need Dr. Scholl's real bad. Oh man. Anyways, back to the book. So as I said, Monday I finished All Systems Red by Martha Wells, the first book in the Murderbot series, Murderbot Diaries. And I had never read a book like this book. And before people drown my comment section with, "Oh, audiobooks doesn't count as reading." Okay, just stop, alright? Just stop. It's getting old real fast. So I actually finished it like 30 minutes before my shift was supposed to start. And so this is basically about a robot called Murderbot, and he is the property of this company that companies pay large amounts of money, get crappy equipment, and they go to far off places. To do their thing. To the betterment of science. And so this Murderbot doesn't do a very good job killing people or things. And so he's basically sent to be with these people as they do these like excavations and stuff like that for the company that paid money to use the equipment. And this was like an 8-chapter book. It was a novella. And it just introduces you to the world of the Murderbot Diaries. And you have this guy, this Murderbot, that is absolutely fascinated with human like entertainment. It is funny. I got a kick out of it. I thought it was hilarious. And so so basically that's what ends up being around these people. And everything's weird about it. Like there are sections of the map that are like missing that they needed. And then there's like, when they go to try to find out why they have an incomplete map, they discover that this other habitat, the people there are like dead, and like their sec units went totally rogue and like killed them. And then of course they find out that this sect unit is independent, and and you can like, it's really weird, like you have augmented humans. And the last time that I heard about any kind of world that had augmented units it was Ghost in the Shell. And you got people that get like, you know, mechanical brains and things like that. And, you know, it just makes me think about that world in like very weird, weird, like, okay. And so they're all trying to figure out what the hell is going on, and we find out that there's a lot going on. Though, as a novella, I think that she only wrote so much to kind of get you to want to get the second book in the series. But it's a fight for survival, and these people are like responsible for like all the stuff that happens in this book. So overall, what did I think about the book? Well, I actually really happened to like the book. I thought the book was very well written. I thought the characters were interesting. They're better in audiobook for some really unknown reason. And, you know, when I'm listening to a book on audiobook, this is one of the huge reasons that I said, you know, like, when I said to myself, you know, when I go and I get a job where I can afford to pay for the audiobook portion of Spotify, I am going to use it. So it's, you know, it's an interesting like book. You know, it is a novella. The other books are probably longer. But just for the, you know, just for the small amount of like pages that was in this book, I really liked the sect unit. I really did. I was really rooting for him. And, you know, all these other people, you know, they have, you know, a lot of them, they're like totally fine with him. But you got this one guy who's kind of like a bigot or something. I don't want to call it. He's not, the sect unit is not like fazed by this guy. He actually doesn't like him, which oh, I wonder why you don't like him. But overall, it was enjoyable. I had a lot of fun listening to it and being engrossed in the world. And definitely, with like audiobooks, I definitely pick up on a lot more stuff than I would if I was just reading the book. And, you know, I liked it so much that Thursday I ordered it. So I am currently listening to Joe Abercrombie, the third book in the First Law series. I'm really considering, what was it? I'm considering going ahead and buying more hours, because it's like, I was able to access my settings, and they had a part where get more hours, and I think it's 10 hours. So I'm actually going, even though I am listening to the third book, and so far the third book is pretty interesting, I do want to go back and listen to the first book, because there was a lot of stuff in that book that I just did not get. And so I'm going to essentially reread it and see if I can figure out exactly what was it about the book I just absolutely did not like. So anyways, yeah, so I'm doing that, and I'll be listening to all of Joe Abercrombie's books on Spotify. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Alright, I am going to end it there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and for people that want to know, I did give All Systems Red 5 stars. It was a good book. I'll see you guys in the next video, and keep on reading.